Hello, folks. I was hoping to be posting this on my Facebook, but it just got banned. Why did I get banned? Because I told my friend I wanted to kill him. Oh no, that's definitely a reason to ban somebody unless it was like an, advertisement to come play on the metaverse together in virtual VR in Among Us where the tactics are you do task or you kill other players. So, I was actually trying to encourage people to come to the platform that I just got kicked off of for 24 hours. Oh well, I guess. Right? Ah, good job. And that, my good friends, is why metaverse is failing. So, all right, but there it is. So, you aren't seeing this on Facebook, but I'll make sure to repost it there so you can see it because I did have something exciting I wanted to talk about. Something I really want to share with y'all because, it's something that I had to learn a long time ago and something I continuously having to remind myself and to constantly remind myself to learn um, and all that good stuff. So, uh, so it's gonna be a nice discussion. I want to tell you guys about a time that I was on my lowest. It was definitely one of my toughest moments in my life. You literally had, and trigger warnings, people. So just watch out for this comment. If you're sensitive to certain things, you may want to go. If you guys need help, there's suicide numbers and all that good stuff. But I definitely was at that point in my life, pretty low. And I'll never forget because I was in Vegas and we were doing a trade show. And it was bad. I mean, I literally plotted like the whole thing out, ready to roll. But a friend of mine had showed up and he came to visit. He's like, hit me up when you get to town, I'll come visit you. So he come to visit, right? And this is a friend that, we would call a wook, right? But he runs one of the most successful companies I know, you know. But you look at him, you would think he's homeless. You would think he ain't got a pair of clean clothes. And he shows up and we kick it, we hang out, we blaze out, we have a good time. And I remember asking him, I said, how do you do it, man? Like, how do you do it? Like, how do you just live so, relaxed and just, no care in the world? Like, I don't even get it. Like, you gotta be stressed. He's like, yeah, of course stress comes. It's like the thing is money has no value. And don't ruin my life. That's why I have these sheets of dabs and this, $400 torch and, $5,000 rig rolling a backpack, because money didn't mean shit to him, and he's like, he told me something and I'll never forget because it's so important. He's like, it's the present moment that you got to live in. If you worry about money all day, you're going to put all your energy to that. You're going to put all your energy in that. And by doing so, you're putting it out there. It's never going to come your way. If you sit there and worry about, oh, man, all these bills, I can't get paid, blah, 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 it never comes your way. Except furthermore, if you sit there and think about only the good times where you had some money and things were going great, well, now you're living in regret because you're regretting something. You're regretting that you're not there no more, that you're not doing anything anymore. And so you gotta find yourself in the present moment. This rolls along with The Secret, all that good stuff. And I think that's really too what our whole industry's going to be about, is being in the present moment. Because the capital, the cash, the flow, all the investors, they don't want to hear this, but the money is just a tool. It don't bring happiness. It solves some problems. It solves some problems until the next problem. Biggie said it the best: more money, more problems. You know, um, I've watched and met and hung out with tons of guys who are doing way better. We lost somebody in our industry who was top dog. I mean, he pulled up in his Lamborghini outside. And it wasn't a Lamborghini. It was one of the bigger, better ones. I don't keep track of that. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those cars. Like, oh, Flavor Flav sitting on it talking about you got to, pay money to take a picture with him, Like, for real. Like, that's exactly what happened. Model wife, literal model wife, like literal model. Beautiful kids, everything, going baseball games with them, everything, and he offed himself, you know. He had what everyone thought was the most important thing, and he offed himself. Rest in peace to him. And it happens too often that we get so focused, so driven on the money situation. It was brought to my attention today, in my own post. Why don't you go do something that makes more money? It makes more money, you're gonna be happier. And that's just not the reality. That's just not the reality of things right now. I'm live, sorry. And you got to keep, pushing forward on what really matters, and that's your family, your friends, your life, your business. You got to get up and go every day. Even when it doesn't look like the money's going to be there at the end of the day, you got to go. You got to pick up. You got to say, today's going to be a good day. Today I'm going to push forward. Today is going to be the day I grow like this beautiful mushroom that my friend just gave me. Right here, this beautiful picture. Shout out to DB on that. Well, we know him. Just look that up. Make sure to check his channel out on TikTok. Yeah, man, that was a key turning point in my life, for me personally, and you know, the person that had me feeling that way, they would constantly remind me that I'm all about the money. I mean, for God's sake, I literally have a dollar sign tattooed to my hand from when I was 14 years old, and most people would think that, and that good portion of my life, that was the reality to it. Hustle, be number one, drive, and slowly I started to learn more that living in the moment, living in the present, finds way more happiness than ever dreaming about the big vacation. You could find the happiness just sitting with your child. It's so easy. You could find it in the pizza with your friends. And the thing we forget is we're, constantly inundated with what everyone else is doing, how much money it took to do that, and how much money it took to do this, and I got to do this, and I want to get my picture in front of this and that to show everyone else how much money I'm doing, that we forget to stop and live in the present moment. That's what this one's about today. Present moment. Get in the present moment. Live the dreams. And sometimes I need to be reminded of that myself too. We are facing some very difficult times. I mean, it's difficult times if Jeff Bezos from Amazon is laying off 10,000 plus people, shutting down over 70 stores and warehouses, and telling everybody they need to save their money. Save their money? Save something that's just completely falling out? Like, they are pulling out every stop on the quota train right now. You got Kramer out there shouting to buy stocks. I mean, the system is desperate, and if we don't keep buying into it, then it won't be a system at all. And that's what maybe more of us need to do. Not buy into that. And spend more time with our loved ones, our friends, our family, doing the things we love, doing the things that's going to help other people grow. I got one for you. That was the other day, I had a friend of mine call me up. And I missed the call. I was going to call him back, and my friend was like, why are you going to call him back? They're just calling to talk shit about football. And I laughed. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Let them talk shit. If answering the phone and letting them talk shit for 10 minutes, makes them feel better and they find that small bit of happiness, who am I to take that away? Better yet, not only who am I to take that away, if I can provide that, then yeah, let's do it. Gloat over it, man. Your team kicked our team's butt. Yay. Hoorah. Enjoy that. Feel that happiness. We should do that for one another more often. So that's what my blog is about today. Just don't chase the dollars. Don't chase it. Just makes no... Ha! Woo! This is a good one. My saying used to be, when I used to call you, if you were one of the people I would call constantly, I'd always be like, yeah, this is Willie T. If it don't make you dollars, it don't make me no sense. So, But here's the new one, right? Chasing a dollar makes no sense. How about that? Don't chase it. Just keep working towards positivity, and what you need will show up when you need it at the most dire time when you need it. You just gotta keep getting up, keep pushing forward, listening to one another. Share positivity, share love. Don't put that negative shit out in the world. Don't I can't ever get none of these bills paid. You say that, you won't get them bills paid because you put it out there. You put it out there for Everse to say. Everse is going to apply. They're going to be like, yep, can't get them bills paid. But you say, no matter what, everything's going to be okay. I'm going to keep pushing forward. That's what's going to happen. You're going to push forward and be successful, right? And that, my friends, is the lesson that the book taught me. And it was a good lesson. Sometimes you might need to listen to some of those wooks. Not all of them, but some of them. And I'm kind of going for the wook look myself right now, right? A little bit. Yeah. So, that's what it is. So, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I'll make sure to post this up on Hater Book. Can't believe I literally got kicked off for trying to promote their game that's completely failing. Like, really? Like, your game is failing. I'm trying to get friends to come join the game that's failing. Make a simple, fun comment about the tactics of the game, and I get banned because I used the K word. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. That is interesting. That's got me going to experiment now. I would be like, 6 people in Africa were killed. Does that work if you put the ED on the end of it? Does it end? Like, come on. That's a joke and a half. All right. But you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm out.